Hi Aries, I'm Kareen. Welcome to my channel. How are you? I'm doing excellent. We are doing readings. Today's the 11th, lucky number 11. I love it. Through the 20th, I think it is, the 19th, something like that. And so what I did is I pulled cards for general and I pulled cards for love, and we'll start with general, see what you got going on. So first off the bat, we pull the Emperor, which is your guys' energy. So there's you coming right out in your reading, and then we have the Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So I think, but it is you, but it's also just someone that's staying determined, someone that's going to stay the track, the pace, follow through with what they're doing, being kind of stubborn or not stubborn, but strong-willed, strong-headed about following through with whatever it is you've got going on. And we have the Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So it's like you're trying to build some kind of, actually these were this way. I had to restart the video because my computer cord came undone. So we have, it goes into this order. So I think that you're working really hard on something and you're just kind of perfecting your skill, or it's a skill you already know and you do, and you're just putting your mind into your work and just working really hard. Maybe it's something that's familiar and comfortable with you. To you, the job is security and makes you feel good. So whatever it is, you're focusing on your future and focusing on your money and just trying to pretty much save as much, earn as much, that kind of thing. And then you have the Three of Pentacles. So it's like you're trying to maybe build some kind of foundation for the future, for your kids, for your grandkids, or maybe even, I don't know, maybe you're like thinking about getting a new house, something along that line. Some of you might be like, oh, I want to build a house, I'm going to have to save this much money to do this, or maybe you're, whatever it is that you're doing. But I feel like whatever it is you're focusing on, I want to build it for my future, that kind of energy, that kind of thing. So remember, this is just general, this isn't love. So this is whatever's going on in your love life, I think that you're pushing that aside for the week, and it looks like you're really just kind of focusing on your pentacles, your money, and your future and your foundation. Because for the outcome for the week, we have Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles is a great card, actually, and it's just about building, like I said before, saving for your future, saving for future generations, having enough to go around that you're not worried about it. Look at them. They're letting their grandchild play in the money. They're not, or their child, whatever. They're not worried about it. They're not like, don't waste that. You might lose a pentacle. Don't. They're not even concerned because they know there's enough and that they're happy and secure and feeling good. So this is your outcome actually for the whole week in general, not even love, not just general, just your week. So, okay, so then we went on to your love life. And so the first card we got was Six of Cups, Ace of Wands. Oops, I'm having trouble with these cards. I think that they're too big now on the bottom. I'm really rough on my cards, you guys. So I need to get myself a new After Tarot deck because they're one of my favorite. All right, so we have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is all about someone that you're probably thinking back to an old relationship, some kind of, I think it might be the nostalgia of not necessarily the person, but the feeling you had in that relationship. Like, and you're thinking, I remember that one relationship I had where we were just so passionate. We just got each other, and we just always, like, whenever we were around each other, there was just so much passion. Why isn't it like that? Or it could even be the relationship you're in now, and you're thinking back to a time when you guys used to be that way more than you are now, kind of thing. But I think it's like you're kind of creating with this magician, the Magician, which I think of as the Aries card sometimes because it is a one, and it's like the first card of the deck, and I think of him too. And so I feel like that's you again, just creating that kind of passion, whether it's in the relationship you're in now, or you're like, well, I'm going to move on, or I'm going to get it on the side, or whatever you're going to do. I feel like you're like, I'm going to have that passion, that excitement, that, the wham bam thing. So you want to have that, and you're feeling that, you're on the prowl kind of thing, Aries. So that's kind of cool. But let's see. Something about it has you worried, because the bottom of the deck you have the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords is kind of worry, sleepless night, feeling like maybe you didn't do something the right way the first time. It could be regrets. It could be your, like, things you've done coming back to haunt you, that kind of thing. So be careful what you do, because that's why I said some of you might be just like stepping out of the relationship or something to find that passion, because whatever it is you're doing, you're feeling worried about it. But it could be just for some of you, you're like, okay, I need to get out of this relationship, or I need to move on, or how am I going to bring back the passion in the one we're in, and how am I going to like reconnect again, that kind of thing. And so it might just be bringing you some worries and some sleepless nights, and then you go back to that old thinking back to someone from the past, or thinking back when your relationship was a lot better kind of thing, and then you're just kind of focusing on the Six of Cups. I know there's a bad glare. I'm sorry about that. Oops. But I don't know what to do. It's just that time of night. I don't really need the light, but I kind of do. So anyways, that is it for you guys this week. Looks like focus on your Pentacles. Focus on what's important to you. And if that is your family and you're not willing to lose it, don't step out of it. Just saying. All right, guys. Love ya. Talk to you later. Bye.